The only way to deal with censorship is to do not accept it at all. From the first step that we are accepting the first censor in our ideas, this poison is coming inside the art, this poison is coming inside our cinema, and we couldn't get rid it of.
It's important to distinguish between the challenges of those who stay in Iran and make films, those who left Iran but returned there to make films, and the Iranians who make film about Iran but who make them outside of Iran because they can't or don't wish to return there. So it's a very complex landscape, and also complex are the processes inside Iran. So the life of Iranian movies hangs on a long series of authorizations, and censorship can be unpredictable and arbitrary, from script to production to marketing assets. At any point, the film can be cut or banned and stopped. And added to this, of course, the massive inflation that is impacting investment in cinema in the country. So Kaveh, how are filmmakers working locally dealing with these heavy processes?
Okay, first I think that I should thank the opportunity that we find this opportunity to sit here and talk about Iran, if we could. Anyhow, these opportunities are very important, but not that much important as this hard condemned and harder condemned that anytime we hear after this regular picture. This is this thing that we are facing every day with it, every day, and after that we are receiving a hard condemn. It's become Die Hard series, but Die Hard is an action. This one is no action. These hard things is only the sound of silence. Yesterday, I called to a friend of mine in the morning. I dropped a message to him. Hi, man, how are you doing? He replied me back, still I'm alive. Still I'm alive, and I didn't killed by shame of silence. But it does kill me soon. This is our situation. In such as this situation, how I want to talk about the censorship and the process of difficult of process that I have to produce such as this movie. It's nothing. This is nothing that we are doing to show a part of the reality which is happening in our society. A small part of the things that are happening every single minute in our society. So, talking about censorship, okay, we can talk. I wish that you asked this question from me last year, because in these few months we learned a lot, you know. Yes, for 42 years, more than 42 years, for 100 years in our country, we are facing trouble with the censorship. I can tell you many of the rules of the censorship in our country, they are valid for more than 70 years. The first rules of censoring the audio in Iran is for around, let me calculate, 82 years ago. The first written rules to stop audio in Iran written 82 years ago. And this rule is still valid. So what we did through this time, we always try to deal in a way. We always try to bear in a way with the censorship. You know, we try to find a way and pass it, do something else. We go one step behind, they came two steps in front. We always try to have this challenge to find a solution, going to round it, going outside, coming inside, hide our character, hide the touching, doing such as these things. And what we did, what we find after many years of this, we find out that the only way to deal with censorship is to do not accept it at all. From the first step that we are accepting the first censor in our ideas, this poison is coming inside the art, this poison is coming inside our cinema, and we couldn't get rid of. Censorship is not an event. Censorship is a process, is a cycle, you know. when the cinematograph, when the filmmaker is staying on this, you are doing something, we teach the government to how censor us, how to cut us. We're doing something else, we made them more powerful. We learn how to do it more with us. You know, in 42 years, in the last 40 years, we made a lot of beautiful movie. We give a lot of good moment to the whole world of cinema, to the whole life that we give to good, many of our good cinema filmmakers. But in the reality, we also make the censorship process more powerful and more harder. We teach them how to hide the hair. First time, we try to hide the hair in the movie, and then they use it against us. It's never ending. It's a defected cycle. And we couldn't continue with this defected cycle. In the reality, last year, I can tell you, last year, maybe in May, June, I can say that really Iran independent cinema, the part was in Iran, we can say that it's finished. And even the government knew that we almost done. We couldn't survive financial-wise. We couldn't find any more tricks. We did everything, and we teach them that how we are making movie based on the short movie, and they stopped the short movies. We teach them that how we make a short movie based on the commercial permission. They stopped that. You know, we teach them that we can do it through animation, and they stopped the animation. We said that we will use the metaphor. They stopped the metaphor. They steal our metaphor, and they use it in any other hand. They try to fake independent cinema, and they fake independent cinema. They make the cinema production that much expensive by purpose that the independent filmmaker couldn't do anything. This is all censorship. And really, really last year, I can say that May, June, it was finished. And they knew that because they start to arrest our filmmaker after that. They start our young and talented documentary maker in a group of 10. They attack to Muhammad Rasulov, Mustafa Al Ahmad, and then Jafar, and they start to go, arrest, and many of that. You know, Reza is laughing there because he's seeing his daily life, daily moment. Okay, the things that help us, that bring us here today, help us and give us this hope to do and work a little bit, was the woman life freedom revolution. It gave us this courage. It teach us that if you want to continue to be independent, you have to break this cycle. You have not to stay in this defected cycle. Find a way, run away, coming again and doing like that. No, we understand it. We couldn't judge. We don't want to judge. We couldn't say that our masters, they made wrong and they make mistake to work on the cinema and start to make it alive and survive. They have to do that, and they did it. We are here because of them. But it's finished. If we want to continue to be independent, if we want to make production, if we want to do film, we should not follow, we should not obey any sort of censorship anymore. We should not accept to take any permission, because asking permission means saying lie. And the dictator wants us to be a liar. He wants to reproduce himself inside us. We should not accept to say lie. We should not follow the permissions. We should not follow any of these things. We have to give the chance to our young generation to find a free mind and do anything that they want.